welcome to Smash of the Day, episode 4. Say hi, Max.
Hello.
We've got with us Max Hempel, coach of our resident ogres, the Morning
The best
Munchers.
team.
The best, yeah, objectively speaking, the best team. So, let's take a look at the results from Division A. So, first up, we've got the Gobbos and the Rats. Why does Josh keep drawing?
I think that could be said with a lot of matches recently, really. Most matches seem to be ending with a draw.
He had 12% of the ball possession, as opposed to 75 on the Gobbos, so it looks like he didn't do too bad in the SPP, but let's take a look at those die rolls. What did he get? Pick up. 3 failures to 2 successes. Yeah, that's your stat right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, this looks like he had a really bad time. The Goblins, on the other hand, 6 successes to 5 failures, so not great for them either, really. Yeah. This looks
Succeeding on the bribes always a good thing.
Yeah, is that what went down? Is Josh's? Did you watch this match?
I didn't have a chance to watch this match, but I'm assuming Dave took bribes. All his bribes went off perfectly, so he kept his secret weapons on for longer.
Yeah, probably. I can see that Josh's SPP also went to a journeyman.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
A lot of fun.
Out of 30 really stupid attempts, only 9 failed.
Oh right, wow. Oh well, 1-1, another 1-1 for the Rats there. So, Green Bay Necro Packers, Slimy Helmets. Can these Slimy Helmets finally get a win?
Bound to happen one day.
Yeah, and yeah, just the one MVP for the Necros.
Death. Necro's actually had a death as well.
Really? Damn.
Yeah. Who that was on?
Yeah, that's. Not really much to say for the Helmets here. They picked up the ball once and failed it once.
Looking at the SP, it was one of those nasty games where the only SP the Necros got was just the MVP.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like they had a bit of a rough one here, to be honest with you. But, 55 successful blocks to 17. That's your stat right there.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Well, 1-0 to the Helmets. Well done, Helmets. And we've got the Junglers. And, yes, now, actually, I rewatched this last night whilst drunk. And it was hilarious. The Vampires basically had like 4 thralls on the pitch by the later end of the second half, and they were just absolutely bowled over. And there's your SPP says it all there. Matt's got loads on his Junglers. Very little to speak of on the Vamp. So I think only had 1 Vampire going into maybe 2 going into this game.
I think he had 2. No, 2. He had 3. 1 was missed next game for that down summit.
Yeah.
Looking at dice rolls, 100% success rate for Bonehead.
Oh my god. He did
16 successes.
Pretty nice for the Bloodlust for the Vamps
15,
there.
sorry. Oh yeah.
20 successes, but he only had 2 opportunities to pick up the ball. So that's just in a game where the score was 2-1, you would have expected that he would be trying to pick it up a bit more, but apparently not.
Agi4 Skink is hard to pin down.
True, yeah. So, looks like a bad week for the Vamps. Let's take a look at the...
yet another death.
Yeah, wow. Oh yeah, I remember that, yeah. Let's take a look at the team, shall we? So, Jurassic Junglers, well, it looks like he's not done his level ups yet.
No.
So,
on a Skink, so...
Yeah.
I'd suggest something like Sidestep for a Skink if it's a normal.
Probably, yeah. Or possibly, like... Sure hands or something like that? No, he can't because that's general, isn't it?
Yeah, agility only. Personally, I'd say Sneaky Git.
Sneaky Git, yeah.
Personally, I'd say that. But a Skink is slightly more valuable than, say, a Snotling.
Or a Halfling.
The other thing. The Halfling, yes.
Yeah. That Agi4 on that Skink, though, is absolutely beautiful. That is his team now, basically.
Yeah. Agi4 Skink, block Crocs. There's not much he's not capable for. It's strange that he's not got a block on any. None of his Saurus have got the point where they can actually level up yet.
Yeah.
I would have thought at least one of them would have blocked by now.
Got a block on the Crocs we got, though, so he's laughing.
Yeah. That's all he needs.
Yep, not bad team going into week 4. Let's take a look at the Vampires. Conversely, let's take a look at the Vampire. Oh my god, it's got more holes in it than Swiss cheese. He's got an AV down Vamp.
Fire it.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I'd fire it the second you have a chance to get another.
This team just needs taking around the back of the shed and shooting in the head. It wants euthanizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very like battered squad right there, and he's so unlucky. Look at that, he's got 3 guys on 5 SPP.
Yep.
Absolutely horrible. Well, it'll be interesting to see what he can do for the next 2 weeks. Because, like I mentioned in the post for the round, there isn't a single team in the whole competition that can't qualify. So everyone's still in the running.
Well, he went into last week somehow second in the rankings, which I found strange.
Well, he was actually 4th on touchdown difference and casualty difference because he'd been battered so badly on the casualties. But yeah, it was in a sense joint second. But yeah, we'll let's take a look at the helmets. So these guys have got 1,170 for the TV.
Starting to bloat now.
Yeah, they are.
Just like the bloated.
Yeah, I was going to say, how topical. So we've got 2 Nurgle warriors with block. Very nice.
One of them is very close to leveling again.
Yeah. What do you think he'll take if chlamydia levels again?
In my professional opinion, I'd say
Guard.
either a guard, claw, or mighty blow. If he rolls a double, you know you want the dodge.
Yeah.
For the blodging Nurgle warrior.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I am not playing in this league, because this looks like an absolutely horrible team to play against. This is one of those teams where it's like, no fun for you.
Yeah. Ooh, extra arms. Pestigor is 1 touchdown off leveling up again.
What do you think you'll give him?
In my opinion, I'd give it either big hand, so you're always picking up on a 2 because it just ignores all modifiers when you're picking up the ball. Nice little mutation. Or the good old-fashioned sure hands.
Yeah. Or both, if you can.
Oh,
Sooner
yeah.
or later. Well, yeah, that's looking like a good team, that is. Let's take a look at the Gobbos.
The best team here.
Yeah. So, he's got 3 leveled up. He's got a Troll, a Fanatic, and a Goblin.
He's got a Troll with block.
Yeah, that Troll with block is quite nasty.
Mighty Blow Fanatic's going to hurt as well.
Yep.
Ooh,
This is looking quite tasty, yeah.
I like this team.
Well, he's not really lost anyone, has he?
No,
So he's sitting
just
pretty.
He's been having draws.
Yeah, this is what the vampires could look like if they hadn't got their crap pushed in, week out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm impressed with this. He's got 4 fan factor. He's doing all right. It'll be interesting to see how he handles himself this week. Let's take a look at those Necros. Not so lucky so far, the Necros. But not for want of trying, but that is a very depleted squad right there.
I'm taking a guess it was his ghoul that got killed in the last match, since he's only got 1.
Probably, and that's not what you want, is it?
And more likely, since it's the only one that doesn't have regen, and they don't have access to an apothecary either. Ghouls are horribly... The only thing probably more viable to getting injured, or worse for getting injured, is the Nurgle Rotter, due to the fact they have decay.
They can take an Igor, though, can't they?
They don't have regen. Igor only allows you to re-roll regen. So
That's
the
nasty.
Nurgle Rotters only have decay. And Nurgle's rot, so if they're injured, they're dead, pretty much.
That Flesh Golem right there with Stand Firm and Guard is his saving grace. If you can get him in amongst enemies and have him stand up and stay there...
definitely.
He should be able to maneuver himself into a victory. He's got the ghoul for the movement. He's got 2 werewolves. He's not unable to bring this back round, really, in my opinion.
Definitely. If he gets block on that Flesh Golem eventually as well, it's just going to become a wall of annoyance.
Yeah, too true. Well, let's take a look at the Rats. These guys are having a very unfortunate time of it. And they're a bit depleted as well. Oh, God, he's got an AV down Storm Vermin. He's got a lineman with 2 agility. Oh, and he's leveled up as well. Oh, that is nasty. And the thing is, it's not a bad squad otherwise.
The lineman, fair enough. You're probably not going to be using Faraji too much, so keeping them just as a punching person, fair enough. Keep them. But the Storm Vermin, I'd replace as soon as possible.
Yeah, unfortunately, he can't afford it right now, but I'd take him out anyway just to get the TV down a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Oh, he's so close to leveling up as well.
The Storm Vermin with Guard there is nice, and he's got what has he got there? Strip Ball.
Yeah,
very nasty. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's a couple of replacements away from being a solid squad. That is
definitely
unfortunate there. Well, let's take a look at the leaderboard, shall we? And this is the first week where this is really meaning something.
Oh yeah.
So we've got 2 teams who have drawn every single game.
Jurassic Jungler's just pulling on ahead now.
Yeah, if Matt can get a win this week, I think we can safely assume he's going into the playoffs.
Definitely.
Who is he up against again? Let's quickly remind ourselves.
He is against.
He's got the Gobbos, so that'll be difficult for him. Kenny.
It could go either way.
Yeah.
Eh? Yeah. But yeah, back to the leaderboard.
Kenny should be winning that game. And you would expect him to do all right. So that'll probably take the Vamps out of contention.
Oh yeah.
If Matt beats the Gobbos, then that gives Josh's Rats an opportunity.
The Gobbos do have the biggest threat in this division to his Agi4 skink though.
Yeah, that's true.
The beautiful chainsaw.
He'll be wanting to target him. Well, let's take a look at the upcoming games and do some predictions. So. Rattus Rabiosus versus Green Bay Necro Packers. That's a tough one. They're both depleted. They're both decent players. What do you think, Max?
I think the Skaven may be able to get it just by the fact of Skaven. Maybe. I think the Necros will still be able to score because werewolves are just amazing at things like that. Thinking maybe 2-1 or even just a draw.
See, I don't think the Rats' maneuverability is that much higher than the majority of that Necro team. He's got ghouls, he's got wolves, he's got a ghoul, and he's got wolves. Yeah. I think that the Necros have got the stronger looking team going into this. So
it's just the one ghoul that hurts the Necros at the moment.
I'm going to go 2-1 to the Necros. Don't let me down, Daniel. Vanilla Killer Kish, Jurassic Junglers. I mean, I've been saying every week that I think Matt is going to lose this one, and then he wins. So maybe it's time to switch camps. But I still think that he's going to have a tough time against those goblins. He's outnumbered.
Oh yeah.
They've got a lot of secret weapons. He's got a lot of very squishy skinks.
It depends how the first half goes. If the first half goes with a couple of touchdowns, second half will just be a breeze for the lizard men if they don't take too many casualties to the secret weapons. Because the goblins lose a fair chunk of their team just from the losing secret weapons.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
What were their TVs again? He's definitely got enough for all the bribes as well, so he's going to be keeping them on for as long as possible.
And Matt's junglers will be having their TV will go up a little bit when he levels up his skink.
Depends on what the skink gets.
If he's sensible, if Dave Bowden is sensible, he will keep his players on the field. I think I can see a big score draw here, maybe 2 or 3-all.
Definitely. It's going to be a one to watch.
Yeah. So, Slimy Helmets versus the Vampires. I mean,
Slimy Helmets.
Yeah, you've got to give that to the Helmets, right? If Kenny's not winning this game, then he's really screwed up.
Horribly gone wrong.
I think this could be a big score, maybe 2 or 3-0 to the Helmets.
I was about to say that Graham would nearly be able to even induce some good players, but then I forgot about how many journeymen he's going to have to be taking.
Yeah, he's going to need a miracle to win this. Yeah. But stranger things have happened. Well, let's move on to Division B, shall we?
Yep.
Let's take a look at those results. So, Boney and the Jets, Tim Tom and the Fodder, 2-1 win to the Wood Elves. Did you watch this?
Nope. I've not been away with work last week, not had a chance to really watch any of the matches, which was disappointing.
Well, as you can see, the Jets induced Alibaba.
No.
These guys look it's absolutely rotten. Yeah.
Oh, the War Dancer got another MVP.
You see, this on paper looks like the Wood Elves dominated, but in fact it was quite close, and I could feel Pete sweating through the screen at certain points. he had to make it 2-1. Alibaba just absolutely useless in that game. Look, one failed stab,
and then he got the MVP.
Yeah,
and in essence, he only got 3 SP for that match.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. It's always painful when the mercenary or the star player gets the MVP.
Yeah, that's some absolutely rotten luck.
Or the journeyman, so you're then forced to buy them anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's not over yet though, but yeah, that's an absolute rotten set of luck there. Let's take a look at Larry versus Lies and Slander. 2-0 win.
Larry finally got some luck.
Yep, yeah.
After-
I am very happy for him. He got
And he's
quite a
even-
bit of SPP.
He even turned the tables by killing someone for a
Yep.
change instead of him dying.
Let's have a look. Where did it go wrong, Lies and Slander? So 71% success rate on the leap. I mean, that's actually not
Someone
that bad.
induced a chainsaw.
Wow. Well, there's your statistic there. Wake up after
Yeah.
KO success rate 14%.
Yeah.
That's absolutely dreadful. Yeah, so it looks like he got outnumbered. I would hazard a guess.
Yeah.
And that's reflected in the ball possession and every other stat except blocks. Well, bad luck, Lies and Slander, but also well done to Larry. You've earned it. And finally, Mummy's Boys Resurrected in Gallons of Grog. I actually watched this from start to finish, and it was the most bloodless game between two bashy teams I've ever seen.
10 armor breaks between them. What
Yeah,
was going
it was
on?
Absolutely.
Ugh.
And again, Brandon came out the box throwing fouls and getting sent off. So
I can tell that.
Immediately it becomes like a cagey affair where no one wants to lose anyone. And to their credit, nobody lost anyone, but it was not one for the spectators. Still, the Orcs ground out that 1-0 win.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was... I felt bad for Brandon. There's not much you could do by the end there, but what are you supposed to do against those strength 4 Orcs? I don't know what you're supposed to do.
There's not much you can do against them other than just beat them up.
Yep. Let's check those teams. So, Mummy's Boys getting a nice big chunky team value of 1120 now, and not really much to report here. He's still got a Tomb Guard with guard. He's got his thrower with block, and there's been no other developments because, there's no SPP to have from that game at all. But it's still looking like a pretty decent squad. Still very much capable of taking on the playoffs, I think.
Oh, definitely.
Well, let's move on. Larry, back up to 1,000 TV.
Hey. Still with a niggling injury croc score.
He's got Dodge and a
Not croc
Saurus.
score, Saurus even.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
Dodge
So he
and
has.
Saurus, yeah.
Oh.
So he must have rolled doubles then.
Yeah,
That's-
Dodge Saurus, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, when he gets blocked, but it's he almost kind of wish for him that he would have got his double later the next one because he really needs some block on this team.
If he'd saved that double for maybe if he'd bought a croc score later.
Yeah,
Or
still.
Or even double for skink.
Yeah, he's not looking too bad here. That niggle is a problem, or it might be.
That's slightly disappointing.
Yeah.
He's broken his theme.
Yeah. Oh well. But yeah, I mean, it could be a lot worse. Could be Graham's vampire team. Let's take a look at the Wood Elves. So he's got his team value starting to balloon a bit now as well.
He's got another
Yeah, this is looking nice.
lineman that's had his armor down.
Yeah, he wants firing. He's contributing nothing. But we've got guard on a lineman. Nice.
What?
That's what you want. That's not bad. Yeah. Guard on a lineman.
Block on the catcher.
And a strip ball on the war dancer. So this is
Both
looking
of those
nice.
I could see both of those possibly leveling up next match if both of them or one of them could level up.
Yeah. Well, if he's
Definitely leveling up next match.
If he gets a chance, he wants to throw a pass with that catcher just to get that one SPP.
Then score with the war dancer.
Yeah, there you go, Pete. There's your play. Do that.
Agi4 won't be too hard to throw a pass.
Precisely.
And and we've said that, and that's now what's going to lose him the game probably.
Yeah, and then he'll blame us, and he'd be right. So let's take a look at Lies and Slander. So yeah, a couple of holes in this squad now.
He's lost one of his block catchers.
Yeah, maybe he could get some blitzers now.
Maybe he could buy an apothecary.
Yeah. Bloody hell, he's still not got an opponent. He's got 4 rerolls as well. Well, yeah, but he's got block on the bear. He's got guard on the bear, which is nice. Stand him in there. Needs to get stand firm though, and he's got a blodger catcher. Not much else to say really, but again, this ain't a bad squad. So it's a little bit depleted, but it's not.
Could use some more
redemption.
blitzers. They've got the beautiful combination. They start with the beautiful combination of jump up and dive in tackle. Just beautiful combination.
Yeah, that is quite useful. Why hasn't he got any blitzers?
Exactly.
He needs some blitzers. Get some blitzers. Right. So, Gallons of Grog. Let's have a look at the Oaks. Oakses. So, yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot of block.
Yeah, in a dodgy league as well.
Thought it was a dwarf team for a second.
Yeah, he's doing well there. 2 blocks on the Black Orcs. 2 Black Orcs with block is absolutely horrible for anyone
Yeah.
to come up against. And yeah, and he's got several guys who are on the verge of leveling there. So if he gets a chance, he wants to throw some passes with Fish Flag and Garnot Big Face. Get some
Maybe to each other.
Yeah, maybe to each other. Yeah, not much else to say. It's very bashy. Maybe could do with a bit of tackle, I think.
Yep.
Nice, developing quite nicely. Boney and the Jets, despite having a difficult time, have actually got some development under the belt.
They have.
And it's on Boner's round, who's
Is that
given
a
leader to.
skeleton with leader? It is.
Yeah. So
Always
everyone
good.
else is still bog standard though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's just had a tough time of it, hasn't he? I can't see
Yeah.
him getting enough development in before the end of the season, even if he does sneak a spot in the playoffs.
He has got 4 rerolls, so that's got something to count, but it's also putting his TV up by extra 70.
Yeah. Why? I think that's too many. I think that's far
Yeah.
too many. Still,
When your team's not developed like that, putting your TV up needlessly with rerolls like that isn't always the best idea.
yeah. But in a league with several depleted squads, he's got a 12-man squad. So
yeah.
he's got that going for him. Let's take a look at that leaderboard. So, yes.
Tom and the fodder.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy to be on point with my prediction. This is exactly what I expected the top of the league to look like at this point. We've got the Wood Elves at the top. We've got the Orcs below them. But to be honest with you, those top 3 are going to be duking it out, I think.
Oh,
For
yeah.
those coveted 2 spots. It's difficult to see Boney and the Jets coming back from this, but like I said earlier on, not impossible.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, if he can win his next 2 games and one of those top 3 loses their next 2, he could sneak into 3rd place.
Yeah.
Larry, not out of contention by any stretch, nor a lies and slander, really.
After 2 matches of just death, Larry's on the uprise.
Yeah, a couple of wins and some bad results going elsewhere, and he could take the 1st or 2nd place. But
Yep.
yeah, I think we're gonna. Well, it depends. Let's have a look at the schedule, and we'll come back to this. But it depends who the Wood Elves and the Orcs have got. So,
First of all, Larry and Boney and the Jets.
okay, battle for the bottom. Boney and the Jets need to win this now. There's no more scope for anything but victories. What do you think their chances are against Larry?
Well, we saw our Tomb Kings versus Lizard Men went before, and it was a bit of a blood. It did not go well for the Lizard Men. But at the same time, the Lizard Men have a lot more mobility over the Tomb Kings.
That's true. Yeah.
So it could, if Tomb Kings can do a lot of punching, they have a chance. If they can't touch the skinks, the Lizard Men will probably have it.
Yeah, it's difficult to. I mean, for me, I think that Larry's going to have too much maneuverability for him. But if they can get, again, it's always the same with the Camry in it. If they can get those early removals, then it'll be a very different
Anything
game.
can happen.
Yeah, he's got to play. He's got to come out swinging, really, hasn't he? Yeah. I still think I'm going to have to give this one to Larry. I think probably 2-0 or 1-0 Larry.
Yeah.
Well, Wood Elves and Mummy's Boys Resurrected battle for the top. Okay, I think I think it wouldn't be unreasonable to say that the winner of this match might very well be the winner of the league.
Yeah. And again, it comes down to can we do enough cash early on to put a hamper on the more agile team?
Yeah, I mean, Pete's been playing Wood Elves a lot. Brandon is very experienced with Camry. That's a difficult one, isn't it? Pete likes to play aggressively, and I don't think that'll work for him.
It won't work.
If he's going to win this, he needs to resist the urge to come in swinging.
Second one of his positionals go down, it's getting fouled.
Yeah, that's another thing. Brandon will foul those war dancers every opportunity he gets. That's a tough one. I think it's probably going to be a draw. I think it's probably going to be 1-1.
Yeah. 1-1 or 2-1 to the Wood Elves.
Yeah.
I don't see it being much higher unless something goes horribly wrong for the Kemry.
So, Lies and Slander versus Gallons of Grog.
Gallons of Grog.
Yeah, I mean, you would think the Orcs ought to be taking that. What have they got? 6 block, 2 of them on Black Orcs.
6 block versus 1 block on an Agi. Oh, not Agi 2, on a Strength 2 guy.
Yeah, he's certainly going to get outbashed. I think if he can stand off them and get a lot of have Greg get a lot of push rolls, maybe he can sneak the win. Nothing's impossible, but you've got to think probably 2-1 orcs.
It's going to be it's going to be those leaps were, while having leap on every player is nice, it's just too tempting to use it, so you end up causing turnovers needlessly because you start doing silly things with leap.
Yeah, true enough. Well, let's move on to our final division. C.
The best division.
The best. Oh yeah, of course. Objectively, the best division. So, Brexiting Spines versus Not Quite Humans. Well, oh man, that's another star player on Willow Rosebark there.
Yeah.
That's nasty. 0% ball possession for the halflings. I'm assuming that means that he scored a one-turner, and that was the only time he had the ball. This looks like it went about how you'd expect. Although Dave really did not farm the SPP that you would have expected him to.
Dave was complaining after this match, saying about how the halflings kept injuring themselves before he had a chance to knock them down.
Yeah, that's always the way with halflings. Wow, he what did he? Oh, he had. It looks like the Flings had a tough time waking up after KO as well. 22%.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good. Did he need? He needed a babe really or something. I think. 66% success rate on dodge. That's nasty. Yeah. Although a 91% success rate on throw teammate.
Always good.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Dave
6
got the win,
failures on
but I'm
dodge.
sure he would have wanted
always good.
Yeah. I'm sure Dave would have liked a bigger margin, but at least he got the 3 points. Let's take a look. Sean's Hawks versus Elven Bollocks. The Elf Off.
The Elf Off, that was disappointingly did not have much injuries till the very end.
Did you watch it?
It was brilliant. It was brilliant. Yeah, all of Division C was literally played back to back on the same night.
Awesome. Well, looking at the SPP, Sean's Hawks really cleaned up here.
Yeah, it was. Nearly all that SP was just at the final 3 turns, where it went from a very clean game where no cash really happened apart from the death of David, who got Apoff back to life, to Sean's Hawks suddenly just causing a cash every block.
Wow. Well, looks like he got the win. Well, it doesn't look like it. He got the win. And yeah, there you go. 43 blocks succeeded to 26. That looks like your core stat there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The Hawks just had a bit too much for his opponent. Let's take a look at your game. Go on then.
Best match of the night.
Yeah. Tell us how this went down.
Well, first of all, I defied the prediction of I would not score by scoring. Then I got the hero of the people by showing Nat why he should have had an Apoth by fouling and killing his blodging blitzer.
Oh, the one that got the MVP.
Yep.
Rip Jock.
Yep.
So yeah, but you did have 12% ball possession to his 81.
Oh yeah, I could not touch the ball, but I hurt him. First block of the match was a cash. It was brilliant.
16% wake up after KO. Oh my god. What is it? Last week was just a week of sleepy players.
Definitely.
Well, let's take a look at the teams. So, Not Quite Humans. What have we got here? Nothing to report.
More or less the same.
It is exactly the same. He's still got sidestep on Zebra. He's still got bloody, what's it called? Sneaky Git on Ron Swanson. You still no level ups on those treemen.
No.
You want that.
Slowly getting there.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few guys on the verge here.
Yeah.
But there's, unlike a normal team, you can't really expect SPP on halflings.
He has got an Apoth. I'm not sure if he started with it or if he's recently got it now.
Yeah.
He does have an Apoth,
Well
which seems to be rare.
Yeah.
Not many people seem to have Apoth.
Not really much else to report there. Let's take a look at Elven Bollocks. So, we've got an AV down on Leggy Lass.
Yeah.
He needs firing. We've got a Blitzer with dodge, so that's nice, a blodger there. And we've got a lineman with kick. I mean, those are 2 very sensible choices.
Yeah.
That kick, I'm not sure who is he playing against. Well, we'll find out later, but that kick might come in really handy if it's a slow team.
Interesting fact, in the last match, Dave Oakley died and got brought back to life.
Yeah.
Much to the disappointment of everyone in the Discord.
Yeah, not bad development here. There's definitely scope for... There's no reason why he can't win the rest of his games with that team.
Scope for comeback, definitely.
Yeah.
He's still got halflings to play.
Yep.
I think it's halflings he's playing next. I think
Let's look at these douchebags. Morning munches.
the best team here, obviously.
So you've got diving tackle on a nobbler.
Yep.
You've got an ogre with guard. That's not a bad team.
More importantly, for the first time since the very start of this league, I have my full roster back with 4 ogres and no missing snotlings.
Yep. Although you've got a niggle on Fry Chef.
It's a snotling, he'll die.
Well, you stick him on the bench, won't you?
No, he goes up front.
Fair enough.
Or he gets used as artillery.
Yeah, not really much else to report here, is there? What do ogres get as standard?
Strength. And
right,
that's
yeah.
it.
Wow, that sucks. Yeah. 2 rerolls, no APO. Not much else to say. Let's take a look at those Bretts. Le French Taunters. These guys are probably the most developed team in the league.
After that death, he's now taken an ape
yeah.
off.
Yeah, that's a big loss. That is. He's got 2 blitzers with tackle, which is nice.
Yeah, they were a bit of a pain in the last match.
Yeah, but it's nasty. That loss is nasty. That will have hurt him.
And he's now bought an ape off because of it. Brilliant.
Yeah. Well, these guys need to learn these lessons. Get your APOTs early, boys and girls.
Yep.
Yeah, not really much else to say here. It's still a solid team. He's still got 11 players. You can see how he handles that loss. Let's take a look at the Hawks. Currently, I believe the highest TV.
Yep, that is quite high.
Yeah, and
So
you can see why there. He's got dodge.
Block dodge blitzers.
Yeah.
The dodge on his catcher.
Yeah, that's nice. That's some nice development there.
And a kick lineman.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I hadn't spotted that. That's 4 developed players. He's probably the most developed team in the league right now.
Definitely.
Sneaking it in there, Sean. He's got his APO, and that's probably why he's doing so well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome looking team, that is.
Strangely enough, in the last match, he used his APO on a player that was knocked out.
Yeah, well, if you need... Yeah, sometimes that's a sensible choice, isn't it? Evidently it worked for him. Yeah, I could see these guys going all the way. This is a quality team. Let's take a look at Brexiting Spines. And these guys are ballooning in value as well. He's got an Agi 4 Beastman. That is lovely.
Yeah.
That's what you want right there. Get your hands on him and he's finally got someone who can more or less pick up the ball.
I'm loving that the tackle Beastman is missed next game. I'm facing him next.
Yeah, that'll hurt him. These guys are starting to get developed now.
Yeah.
They're so bare bones out of the box, aren't they?
It was a bit lucky that concede at the very start was a godsend to him, allowing him to get that warrior he desperately needed.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is looking like a good team now.
He now actually has 4 warriors as well.
Yeah, and that Chaos Warrior with block is obviously going to be the centerpiece of his blitzing activity.
Till he gets fouled.
Yeah, precisely. Well, you could do us all a favour and take that out, Max. Let's take a look at that leaderboard. I've been known to do that. So, top of the table, we've got Bretts and Chaos. It's difficult to see anybody else upsetting that now. And certainly, if they can both get wins...
They face each other in the final week.
Yeah. Oh,
this will be interesting.
So, actually, the Elves could sneak in here.
Yeah.
Either Elf could sneak into second place, but they both need to win both the next games to stand any chance. But I think, realistically speaking, you would expect the Bretts and the Chaos to win their games this week and secure that first and second place.
I wouldn't say Dave's going to win next match. He's against a brilliant ogre.
Yeah, well, I think we all expect him to win next match.
I can dream.
Let's take a look at those matches. So, Brexiting Spines, Morning Munchers. I mean, you're backing your boys, right?
I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
Yeah? I think you're very optimistic.
A 1-1 draw, or the ogres misbehave and I get absolutely annihilated.
I think that Agi 4 Beastman is gonna remove one of the weakest things about Chaos, which is their difficulty picking up the ball.
Oh, definitely.
And
but
yeah,
he can't pick up the ball if he's had his neck.
If he's got no arms.
If he's got no arms, or if he's got his neck snapped from an accidental standing on.
Your guys are unreliable though, more unreliable than the Chaos. So I think he's gonna take you 2-0. To be honest with you, he almost outnumbers you, and yeah, he's gonna get some early removals.
Oh, but he doesn't outnumber me because I got more players than him.
But
so
it almost does. Like that numerical advantage that you usually have could very easily slip away. But we'll see. Prove me wrong. Do it.
Gladly.
So, Elven Bollocks, Le French Taunters. Tom's not had a good time of it,
No.
but the playing field has very much been levelled by the loss of Nat's star player.
Definitely. He was over the moon when he saw that happened.
Yeah. If there is a play for the playoffs to be had, this is where it needs to start for the Elves. They need that win. What do you think?
It's a tough one. I don't want the Bretts to win, but I also despise Elves. It's tough.
What's your objective opinion, Max?
My objective opinion is the Bretts may pull it by the pure factor that they can just outbash him.
Yeah.
Their blitzers are just amazing. They can just keep up with his Elves, but they can take a hit better than his Elves.
Well, Tom does have the ability to outpass those Bretts.
Yeah.
At every
definitely.
turn. I think the Elves will take this. I think it'll be 2-1 Elves, but do you disagree?
It's a tough one. I feel like it may be more likely to be a draw.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Well, last but not least, but definitely tiniest, we've got Not Quite Humans versus Sean's Hawks. Halflings versus the most developed team in all three divisions.
On the upside,
yeah,
he's going to get some inducements.
That's true. How much is he going to get?
Ooh, he's going to get just under 400.
So yeah, he'll add, if he's got money in the pot, which he has, to add to it. He'll be wanting to get Deep Root and a Master Chef, which can make a huge difference. 3 tree men on the field, that is nasty and massive.
3 tree men. Still, if Sean only has 3 rerolls, that's going to hurt even more if he takes them.
I think while you would expect the Hawks to take it, this is a game where the Halflings could potentially cause an upset.
Definitely.
But yeah, you've got to assume it's probably going to be like 3-1 to the Elves, really.
Yeah, we can dream.
Yeah. Well, I think that brings us to the end. So thanks very much for joining me, Max. And
no problem.
Good luck, everyone, with your games. Goodbye.